You probably think of Nat King Cole.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols.
Wait, you say? That is not Nat King Cole. That, my friends, is Evan Tyrone Martin, who is the star of an unforgettable Nat King Cole Christmas, which is at the Aronoff Center tonight and tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you
Evan,
for
to talk about this. Actually, you debuted the show last night.
I did, yeah.
How was it? Was it fun?
It was so much fun. We had a pretty full house as well, so it was great. It was great.
We were talking a little bit during the commercial break. The Christmas song comes from the Christmas album by Nat King Cole.
Oh,
you could take that right now and put it on a record player, and it would just put people in the Christmas mood.
Oh, absolutely. There are so many of these songs that people just kind of have always associated with Christmas. So
talk about your experience, how it is that you came to be to do this particular show featuring Nat King Cole.
You know, I was performing in Chicago on the musical theater scene, and Artist Lounge Live, which is the company that produces my show, was looking for somebody to kind of take over the reins of a Nat King Cole show, and I happened to be working with one of their music directors. So it was we kind of met at the right time in the right spots and put together the first show, which is just unforgettable, falling in love with Nat King Cole. And then once we realized how iconic the Christmas catalog of Nats was, we realized that there was no way that we couldn't also do a Christmas show. So we started the Christmas show last year.
Yeah, I bet it's kind of hard though, with someone who has as iconic a sound as Nat King Cole, to not try to copy him, to use your own voice, but to give these songs their due.
No, it's a very fine balance of trying to sound like this iconic artist and also just kind of bringing yourself to it. So I really wanted to make sure that I was being true to myself and also not in any way trying to damage or make his work modern. It doesn't need to be modern. It is what it is, and it's beautiful the way that it is. So
I found it a happy coincidence too that he grew up and he essentially made his musical bones in Chicago, which is where essentially you've made your career in Chicago. Has one influenced the other, do you think? I think absolutely. There are so many similarities that I realized that Nat and I shared by the time that I started working on the show, that it's really kind of cool to see the parallels within our life. And I kind of talk about that in the show. Like, we both grew up with Preachers for Fathers. Like, we both started along this path kind of inadvertently. So it was really interesting. And I think Chicago really does make really great artists. So it was great to have that as a part of our history as well. Be honest, it's kind of an ego boost to look out. Everybody knows the words to every song you sing.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's so interesting to see people just kind of drift away to another place when these songs come on. So it's really nice to see. I see so many times that we start a song and people just kind of close their eyes and sit back and just go to a completely different place. So that's beautiful for me to see.
Well, you do a wonderful interpretation of Nat King Cole, and thanks so much for coming in today. And remember, an unforgettable Nat King Cole Christmas starring Evan Tyrone Martin. It runs tonight and tomorrow at 7:30 at the Aronoff Center's Jarson Kaplan Theater, which is the more intimate theater there.
That's right.
Tonight there are a few tickets remaining. Friday's show, though, is practically sold